Hey, good morning. I'm Josh Donaldson, the Senior District Executive of the Tussahaw District of the Flint River Council. And I wanted to take a few minutes this morning to talk to you about scouting and that we're still alive and well and we're ready to welcome new members into our scouting family. This morning, I've got a good friend with me, Rebecca Florence. She's a scouting parent and wanted to talk with her a few minutes about some things that scouting does for your child and that she's seen firsthand with her child. But first of all, I do want to assure you that scouting is a safe place. Safety is the utmost importance in our program, and every leader, that is the epitome of what they do, is safety for the kids that are involved in our program. So Rebecca, Cub Scouts is a family program, and we encourage everybody to be involved, but I wanted to get your take on that.
Yeah, so in our family, we started off when my son was in first grade, and he went all the way through high school with Scouts and got his Eagle Scout rank. But my favorite aspect of family scouting was the fact that everyone in my family could come to everything we did. So it didn't matter if it was a meeting or a camping trip, everyone could come. And so for my husband, that was really important to our relationship and our family dynamic because he traveled a lot. And so this allowed us to purposefully set aside time that we knew we would be together every single week, or every time we went camping, we knew he could schedule to be home to go camping with us as a family. So bonding wise, it solidified our family relationship through scouting.
Okay, well, and the other thing is that scouting is no longer just for boys. We have girls in our program too. So, you know, that means that not only can you sign up little Johnny, but you can sign up little Susie as well. So, you know, you can bring everybody and sign them up, and it makes it great for families that are on the go. So you spoke about family time. Not only did your son make friends, but what about you? Did you make friends, through scouting?
I did. You know, it's really remarkable from the very first day that we joined scouting, the very first people that we met in his pack, we're still friends with those same people to this day. And he went through Cub Scouts and then older him to Boy Scouts, and now he's out. But we still maintain those friendships. He maintained the friendships with those other scouts that he went all the way through scouting with. My husband and I still have the same amazing friends. They're stronger than ever before. And they will for sure be our friends for the rest of our life. And it all began in scouting.
Absolutely, and just like Rebecca said, they've made lifelong friends. I can attest to that as well. I've been involved in scouting for 30 years, and that is one of those things that I spent this past weekend camping and, fellowshipping with guys that I've known for 30 years, and it's an amazing thing, the lasting friendships that you make. So a little bit about scouting is, character building and confidence building and making ethical and moral decisions over the course of your lifetime. Tell me how Cub Scouts prepared your child, to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, so my son, he started in first grade, so that's a really development time of their life, right? And so they're coming up, and having them in scouting, you can have them in your church youth group, you can have them in different sports activities, but in scouting, it kind of puts everything together all in one, right? So they're able to, all of the things that a sports team teaches them, all the things that a youth group teaches them, scouting actually puts that all together in one location. And so a scout is reverent. It's very important to us. It's pivotal in scouting is to make sure that their duty to God is paramount, and then everything else follows that. And so we were able to put all the pieces together, and for my son, it just solidified all the things that as parents we're already trying to teach them. And so that was very important to us that he was in a foundational organization like that could provide him all those tools to make it and survive in this world.
Right. That's perfect. Those are some of the things that we talk about in Scouts to you, the parents, but the kids, they could care less about that. I can go into a classroom and say, hey, how many of y'all like going camping and shooting BB guns and bows and arrows and roasting marshmallows? And that gets them excited. But throughout all of that, the things that the parents love about scouting is the fact that it prepares these young people to be better citizens, and to be better leaders, over the course of their lifetime. So with Scouts, is there time for other activities like sports?
That's a really great question. Actually, there is a lot of time. So Scouts only meet, my pack, our son's troop, they only met once a week for about an hour. And so literally they were able to balance their time. My son played soccer, he was in his church youth group, and he did scouting. So he just Church youth group usually was on Wednesday. We never had scout activities Wednesday. His soccer practices were Tuesdays and Thursdays. Scouting was on Mondays. So we just were able to find a unit that met around his sports schedule. And then Saturdays, he bounced between, camping if he was able to, or did our soccer practices Saturday mornings, and so, or soccer games, I mean. So yeah, it was easy to balance. You just have to find a unit that matches your schedule. That's all.
Okay, perfect. And speaking of units that match your schedule, you can go to beascout.org and sit there and find the local unit nearest you and sign up online as well. Rebecca, thank you so much for joining me this morning, and thank y'all, everybody, for watching this informational video. And also, we hope to see you in our scouting family soon. Thank y'all, and y'all have a great day.
Have a great day.